Well, as it relates to Terminator parts, this is all I got left. All right, so what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Kendall Sean with the world famous Built versus Bought on today. Like, I know some of you all didn't believe that it was real, and some of you all thought I was BSing as it related to me parting ways with this motor. I done heard a little bit of it all. I done heard I was silly, slow, dumb, stupid, whatever. No problem. But bottom line, on today, for the most part, the majority of my Terminator parts are gone. I'm gonna show you what I still have left, and then we'll kind of go from there, but let me show you what I got. So first order of business, you see all these fuel lines, or lines, or whatever you wanna call it. But yeah, I still got the valve covers because I took my listing down off of Marketplace, and I'm about to actually repost it with just these. I still have this right here, which is the 4-pound lower Metco kit for the Terminator motor, and that is pretty much it. Anything else that I would have will probably be just like a straggler part or whatever, but I mean, I still got other parts. None of this stuff is gonna get sold. I got injectors over there. I need to clean this whole area up now that I done got rid of this stuff and get this table back down and get this all cleaned up. But like I said, valve covers, I got these coil covers over here. I keep trying to tell everybody these are not worth selling because they are damaged, for lack of better words. One of the shops I had dealt with a while ago had put grooves in these because of the brake lines and pretty much damaged them for good, and they are no good. And so this is all I got left for the Terminator. I think I kind of did this in the last video, but let's just revisit again what else I got. I am getting rid of that box. I like it, but it's got to go. Too much space. Here's the other thing I got for Terminator or for a valve setup is the Holley Terminator X. I just got to get in here and take this stuff out. So that's going to be part of the next project. I kind of said it in the last video, but I got to start getting in here, taking this whole dash down, pulling this out. I am not going back with another radio again. Like, no more. I had issues with this radio as well, but I'm not going back with that again. So interior is so filthy because the window was down for a while, but this is going to come out because I got a plan for the next phase, which is installing AC in here. And yeah, this all gotta come out. And I don't know if you all have ever taken this out before, but this is a job. Do you hear me? This is a job. But like I said, all the Terminator parts are gone for the most part. So I'll probably pull this. I don't know if I'll do it this weekend. We'll see. But I'll probably get all of this out this weekend maybe. As you can see, a lot of it is all just sitting right there, and you just have to undo it, all that good stuff, etc. Maybe I'll get this out this weekend and list this for sale. I'm gonna get this for a good price because, man, everything I've listed has been like for a phenomenally good price, which has allowed for me to get rid of this stuff fast. So what's the lesson I can teach you all in this? Well, the first one is everybody ain't gotta believe in what you're trying to do. I knew that when I started taking this stuff apart and started listing it, that it was gonna sell. Now, on one end of the spectrum, I got what I wanted for the supercharger. The motor had its issues, so the money I got for it, it worked itself out for me. It worked itself out. And so now it's the whole, okay, now I got what I need in order to find whatever it is I'm going to get from a motor perspective. I know you all have like decided for me what motor I'm gonna get, but I'm up in the air for a lot of reasons, and I'm not trying to rush this process. Now, the difference is that I'm in a situation or a space now where no matter what it is I try to get, I can negotiate it because I'm coming with cash in hand. And that's one of the biggest things about doing this type of work is making sure that you got the funds to do it. I can't stress that enough, how important it is to have the funds to do it. And so for this car right here, unfortunately, this is probably the last piece of Terminator content I'm gonna ever be able to give you because ain't nothing else left. I don't have nothing else. I don't have no more Terminator content. I don't have anything at this point. And so now it's decision time for a motor. I still got the clutch and the bell housing and the T56 Magnum. We're gonna transfer this over. Hopefully I can be able to. I don't know yet. We'll see. If I go with one setup, I'll use that with the bell housing. If not, I'll sell it without it. But still got the drive shaft, this custom, not technically non-custom X pipe. But I still got that. My bad. I still got the that's the trans mount for the T56. This is not necessarily specific to a Coyote, but I still got this stuff. Oh yeah, I got some headlights in right here. But I'm about to clean this whole setup up in a minute to make this a little bit more desirable in my garage. I'm trying to keep my garages as clean as possible. But yes, this right here needs a new heart. It's saying, please give me a motor, please. Please give me a motor, please. So we got to figure that out, what I'm going to do. And then right now, I think I'm going to share with you all some of the ideas I got. Then you all can tell me what you think. But yeah, that's still in there. We already got everything set up. I'm already set up to get rid of the Scott Rod panels and to redo the engine bay, so we're good on that. The main thing for me is I got to get all of this stuff out, all this AC out. I talked about this in the video before, but let's just reiterate it for those that didn't watch. I got to get that AC and heater core out because I'm going with a vintage air kit. So all of that has to come out. Anything that's mounted to the actual firewall is coming off because we're not using this clutch cable we're not using the clutch cable anymore. Sorry, wrong one. I was doing the pedal cable, but we're not going to use that anymore. So that's going to come out, and that hole is going to be taken up. Also, man, I don't know if you all have been paying attention, but man, that fiddle fart fabrication got a kit that covers this up. So man, guess what? This is now coming out. I don't even know when it's going to be ready, but whenever it's going to be ready, yeah, I gotta get this up out of here because that thing is going to be a game changer and it's going to cover all this up. I hate the way that this looks. I literally thought about going with the SLA kit and cutting this out just because I hate the way that this looks. But with him having that kit, he already solved my problem and didn't even know that it was a problem. And so,
slay all suckers who purple and trade and lay down law from state to state. We slay all suckers who purple and trade and lay down law from state to state. We slay all suckers who purple and trade and lay down law from state to state. We slay all suckers who purple and trade and lay down law from state to state. We slay all suckers who purple and trade and lay down law from state to state. We slay all suckers who purple and trade and lay down law from state.
Yeah, that's gonna be situated as well. So, like I said, next order of business is clean this up a little bit, get all this wiring up out of here. So let me kill all the myths and make this clear to everybody right now. Please don't suggest any LS swaps. Nothing wrong with it. That's what you want to do. I'm not doing it. So still gonna be Ford powered. Now, if you're expecting me to do a 347, 363, or anything of that nature, it's not gonna happen either. So there's only two options. I can be transparent and tell you all, it's only two options. It's either Coyote or Godzilla. That's it. There's only two options for me. And so with that being said, I do got some decisions to make. I gotta either obviously in a perfect world, you could buy a Godzilla brand new for like $6,900, brand new. You can't get a Coyote for that. And then if I wanted to do a Coyote, you have to do Gen 1 or Gen 2 because I want to stick with the Holly. Don't want to do Gen 3 unless I just do a Gen 3 block with Gen 2 heads. Then I can still do the Holly setup, but I'm still in between both. I do have a preference. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't. I do have a preference, but at the same time, we still try to figure this out. And like I said, I want to take my time with it. Even though I'm able to get the stuff now, I still want to make sure that I make a very conscious decision. Number two, I also got to watch out for scammers and scams, like on marketplace and things of that nature. I had a motor that I literally had my eyes on, and then when I reached out to the people about it, they was like, yeah, so you got to wire us the money directly to our bank and then we'll ship it to you. And I was like, man, never, ever. I don't know. You all don't have an address, nothing listed. Never will I ever just wire you some money and then you send me a shipping confirmation. That just sounds like scam all day. So you gotta be careful on Marketplace. Even though Marketplace has been a great value to me, it has helped me sell the majority of, matter of fact, everything I've been able to sell is because of Marketplace. And I'm about to list those other 2 parts on Marketplace literally right now when this video go live. And so that's where we are with it. Like I said, I'm taking you all on a journey. So the next video, I'll have a little bit more action. Probably start disassembling some stuff, maybe start disassembling some stuff over the weekend, etc. But I'll have some more action and more stuff to give to you all and kind of show you all the rest of the process. So, man, you heard my 2 options. You heard what motors I'm thinking about going with. Let me know in the comments which one you like more. Do you like the Coyote or do you like the Godzilla? It's your boy Ken Sean, Bill versus Bart. I'm out.